You're welcome to my channel, Mindset Academy, where we want to solve the problem that is displayed at the left-hand side of the screen. And the question says that we should draw the curve of intersection of a pipe intersecting a cone, right? A cylindrical pipe intersecting what? A cone. And we should draw the curve of intersection, and also we should complete the plan, right? So before we do anything, we have to reproduce the given figure that is displayed at the left-hand side of the screen. So what we simply do here is by drawing our vertical line and what? Horizontal line in this fashion. So if I should draw my vertical line this way, this is my vertical line this way. Then I'm going to draw my horizontal line this way. Faint line. So they are meeting at this point here. And if you look at the base of the circle, we are given that from this triangular shape here, the base is 54, meaning the diameter of the circle is what? 54. So half of 54 is 27. So I'm going to take my compass and I'm going to measure 27 on my meter rule. So this is my meter rule here. So from 0 here, straight down to 25, 26, 27 here. And I'll place it at this point where I am going to draw a circle which I have this way. Can you see that? And I am going to draw a baseline this way from here. Well, let me just draw a baseline this way from here. This is my first baseline. Alright, from that point, I am now going to measure 10 millimeter. So from 0, I'll measure 10 here. And I'll measure another 10 here. So I'll draw another baseline this way. Right? Then another baseline this way, which I'm going to explain to you as soon as I can. So from here, I will now project the end of this circle, right, to touch here. And I'll project this end to come straight down here to touch here. Can you see that? So this line you see here is the base of that triangular shape you see there. Then the total height you see is given to be what? 60. So I'm going to measure 60 from this base. From 0 to 60. Right? And I'll connect it from here to touch here. Faint line first. Then from here to touch here, which I'm going to take in. Is that taking? The reason why I did not take in here is because I'm drawing this shape you see here, the cylinder penetrating the triangular, that is the cone. Now, to get to where the center of the cone is, it is given to be 20 from the base. So what I'm simply do here, from the base here, I'm going to measure 20. This is 20 here. So that point is where my center of that cone lies. I'll just draw a faint line first. So this is where the center lies here. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I will now, the diameter of that cone you see there, of that cylinder, is gotten from the plan, and that is what? 30. So I'm going to take 15 millimeter, 0 to 15. right? And I'm going to place it here, and I'm going to mark 15 up and what 15 down, which I am going to extend that again. I'm going to what extend it from this point. I'll come here, I will extend. I'll go to the next one too. From this point, also I'll extend. Hope you can see that. Now we are given that the distance from here to here is given to be 50. Alright? The distance from this point, the center point to there, are given what to be 50. So I'm going to measure 50 from here. So from 0 to 50. Okay, I only even say it's 40 if I want to. Let me just use 50. It's 50. Right? So that is will make me now close here up with a thick line. Right? That will make me also close it up too. And also close it up too. And also close it up too. From here to end here. And this will continue to end here. Right? So I have brought out the shape. I can easily zoom it out if I want to have a clearer view. Now, aside that, the next thing is to continue our measurement here. Remember that this thickness from here to here is the same thing as saying this thickness from here to this point. Same thing as saying this from here to here. Alright? And I'm going to draw my horizontal line, my vertical line here. Then I can easily bring this one out. Faint lines first. Touching here. And also touching here. Just faint line. Can close it up. Right? So after we have done this, the next thing is start to draw our curve of what? Intersection. Is that okay? So if you notice that this part here is thickened, and this part here also is thickened. Can you see that? So let's begin. I am going to extend this out this way, and I'll draw a semicircle in front of it. So draw a vertical line here, and also the same vertical line, if you like, should be here also. Then you take your compass with the same measurements here. If I should extend this to touch here, and extend this to touch here, faint line, and this one too. So I'll take my compass to this point, and I'll draw a semicircle. I'll come here too. I'll draw another semicircle. Hope you can see that. Once I've done that, I'm going to divide this into 6. This will be up and down, then from here, up here, then from here, down here, then from here, up and down, then from here, sorry, Then from here, you cut up here, and from here, you cut down here. Hope you can see that. Now you now take your rule and you're going to connect it with faint line. So I'll say here should be 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0. And here should be 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Hope you can see that. So once I have done that, I am going to project each end, all these points, project point 1 to touch here, right? Then you bring down the one you projected down to touch here. So this is my point 1. So with the point 1, take your compass from the center to that point 1. Can you see that? Then you draw a circle, right? So where point 1, you draw the line of 1, meet circle 1. That is another point. Take note. When point 1 also, from here also meet circle 1, that is another point here. Hope you can see that. Now, I am not going to project it up to meet point 1. So this is going up. Where you touch here, this is another point here, 1. Remember, we're talking about point 1. Right, you see what I've done? Now, there's another one here, which is 0. So if I project the line of 0 here, it's meeting here. And I bring it down this way. So this is the point of 0. Right? So when I, from here, place my compass at this point to 0, then if I draw my line this way, I have point 0, and the meaning that 0 line you see is meeting 0 at this point. And if I project the 0 point up, to be somewhere around here, this is my point 0 here. Are we there? Now I'll go to the next one, which is point 2. Once I project 2 from here to here, this is my point 2, and I'm going to bring it down. So 2 is coming down to meet this line. That is my line 2. And if I should place it at the center point here, and I'll draw a circle, my circle 2. Then I'll project point 2 to you to touch circle 2 to give us a point. Then you also, from 2 also, we touch circle 2 to give us another point. Hope you can see that. Then I'll project circle 2 upward this way to touch line 2. So this is where it meets. So that is 2, this is 1, right? Now, we're still moving. So the next thing is, I'm going to move to 3. So this is the line of 3 here. I'll project it down, touching this horizontal line. So that is what? 3. So when I place it from 0 to 3, right, I'll draw circle 3. Now, where circle 3 meet line 3, this is line 3 here, missing circle 3 at this point. Another line 3 here is missing circle 3 at this point. Can you see that? Then I'm going to project it up to touch 3. So this point here is my point 3. Can you see that? Then aside that, the next one, I'll go to 2 again at this point. If I project it out and touch the back here, this is 0, 1, 2, this is 3, this is back to what? 2. And when I bring the 2 down in this fashion, 2 touching the base here, line, that is another 2.2, and I'll place my compass in this manner to 2. Then I'll draw another circle. Now this will be for what? For 2. So if I extend the line of 2 again, so 2 is extended further to touch here. So this is another 2. And I will extend the line of 2 again from here to touch the circle 2. And this is what? Another 2. Hope you can see that. Now similarly, I am going to project it up to go and meet the line of 2. This is the line of 2. Then I'll go and project 1 again. So if I come here and I project line 1, touch here, so this is 1. So bringing it down in this fashion, that is 1. Then take my compass and I'll draw another circle in this manner. Right? So we have line of 1. So we extend the line of 1 again. So this is coming here. This is another line where circle meets the line. I will extend this also. Another line here. Then the last but not the least, 0. So if I project 0 here, touch here, and I can easily bring it down. We all know 0 means 0 at this end point, but let me just bring it down. So this is meeting here. So in the long run, if I draw my circle of 0, so 0 will meet 0 here. And when I project it, in the long run, I have not even project this up. 1. So 1 is meeting 1 here. Right? Then we have 0 here. So it's 2, 1, and what? 0. So you take your French curve. This is what we call the curve of what? Of intersection. That is our what? Our curve of intersection. So when you join this cylindric pipe to this cone, this is the curve they are going to form, right? Then at the plan, what will happen? If you're looking at it from the top, right? You cannot see all these parts here. Can you see that? So it means that at the long run, 3 is going in. This is easily seen from the top. You see this. Then aside that, all this part also is coming up, is we use your French curve to join this together. Then all this will be hidden. Use your French curve. Why? Because this side is blocking all these parts here, so you cannot see here. Then you can now take in the outside circle. So this is what we have. We successfully drawn out the curve of intersection and the complete plan. Now, in most cases, they might tell you to draw the end view if you want to. So let's see if we can bring out the end view. So let me bring this one out this way. So let's see if we can draw out our what? Our end view. Are we there? So from this part here, I'll bring it down a little bit. So from here, measure 10 millimeter away. 0, this is 10, and this is 10. Then I'll draw my vertical line down. And this one down too. Hope you can see that. Now bring out my 45-degree out from here. Right? So I can easily project the two ends. U to touch here, but U is already here. And I'm going to project them up. Meaning that from this end to this end will represent the base of my circle. Then the height that we have there all together. So you can project that up. This is the center of the apex point. This is A. Here is A. Right? This is where it meets. So if I should project that part up this way, that means from this end, I will take in it. And from this end, I will also take in it. Hope you can see that. Now when you look closely, there is a figure here, a circular figure all together. So what I'll simply do is just to project all those points. So if I come at this end here, I project it to touch here. And also I come at this end here, I project it to touch here. Remember that if you look at it carefully, that is the line of 3. Look at this 3 here, and this also 3 here. You can see that? So meaning this point is 3, and this point here also is what? Is 3. And I'm going to project it up. I'm going to do what? Project it up. So I project the line of 3 up, and also project the line of 3 up. Right? So once I bring this 3 here, 3 meeting 3 are these two end here. So this is 3, and this is also what? 3. And now come to 2. If I project 2 this way, and I come here also, I project 2 also this way. This is 2, and this is also what? 2. Now take them vertically upward. Like this. And like this. Then I'll bring the point of 2 up. So this is 2. So when I take 2 out, so 2 is meeting 2 here. This is 2. And this is what? 2. Are we there? Now if I come again, I project 1. This is a line of 1. To touch here. And I project 1 again. This is a line of 1. To touch here. Remember, this is 1. and this is 1. And when I take it up, take it up. So let's see what will happen. So I come here, I extend the line of 1, right? So this is 1 here, meeting 1 here, and this is also 1 here also. There is another one at the front here. Should we? If I move this to where 1 is, so that's the line of 1. 1 is meeting here is also 1, and here is also what? 1. Then we'll go to the last but not the least, which is 0. So we know very well 0 is the center line there. So if I project this 0 here, like this, and I project this 0 here, like this. So this is our point 0 here, and this is what? Point 0. And I'm going to join all those points together. So use your French curve and you're going to join all those points together in this fashion. So we have this, and this, right? So looking at it from the front, this is what we are going to be seeing. And we are looking at it from here, right? Let me zoom it up so you have a clearer view of what I'm trying to pass on to you here. Hope you can see that. So this is looking at it from the front. This is what you're going to be seeing. Let me thicken it out. Oh, good. So we successfully reproduced the figure that is displayed at the left-hand side of the screen in first angle projection, drawing the front elevation, the plan, and what? The end view. So if you found it helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.